Hello, Aquarius. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. Um, Appreciate you being here. I'm here to do your reading for the month of February 2025. Can you believe it, you guys? It is 2025 already, and we've been through the first month. Well, enough with the chitter chatter. I am going to get into your reading. If you would like to, please, follow, like, leave a comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, please give me messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do I need to know most for the month of February 2025? Let's see. King of Pentacles, Four of Cups in reverse. Interesting. All right, so this is just general energy being pulled to kind of get things started. We have the King of Pentacles in the past. In the present, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. And then here in the near future, we have the Hierophant. I love the Hierophant. Hierophant represents Taurus, by the way, so it's very good and grounding energy. Here in the recent past, things have been going very well for many of you. Finances are in order. You're very grounded. But the problem is you've been kind of stuck in your own world, very, very focused on, one in particular thing, whether it be finances or family. I feel very focused when I look at this in conjunction to the Four of Cups in reverse. With that being said, I don't feel in the current energy that it's that you're overly focused on one thing or missing something. It's basically that you're starting to wake up to realize that some changes are needed to be made because your energy has been focused in one area of life. Okay, it's not a horrible thing. We all have to grow in all areas of life, and you got to start somewhere. So whatever you did here is very grounded. It will have lasting effect. Pentacle energy is very long-lasting and, very grounded. It's like planting seeds so that way your plant grows and produces flowers and continues to produce flowers. As long as you continue to feed it, it's going to grow. But the feeling I'm getting from the Four of Cups in reverse is that you're wanting more, and that's not a bad thing. That's what keeps us going. That's what gives us goals and has us, strive further. I feel like you're starting to wake up to, okay, this is great, but I want this and this, and that's a wonderful thing. Now with the Hierophant here, this is actually a really positive overall general overview. This is about commitment. This is about tradition, learning. Okay, and once again, a very grounded energy. Cups represent emotions, so you're grounding your emotions and helping yourself along the way. This is absolutely beautiful. So whatever it is that you're wanting to reach out to, whatever you want to branch out and grow, you're going to be very committed to this, okay? And typically when we're committed to something, it tends to work out sooner or later. Just make sure you have patience. You do your due diligence, educate yourself. The Hierophant also represents education. So whatever it is your goals are that you're trying to strive for, educate yourself, okay? That is a very strong, very, very strongly coming through. I don't know how else to put it. All right, let's see. It's coming towards Aquarius. February 2025. Page of Swords in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. And a Star. Oh, you guys are totally cleaning house, aren't you? This is pretty awesome. So we have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, but we have the Star. So with this being said, You're no longer allowing outside influences to influence how you think, how you react, how you feel. You're keeping your own thoughts in check as well with the Page of Swords in reverse. You're not allowing intrusive thoughts to come in and throw you off center. With the Ten of Wands here, this is also telling us that you are no longer carrying burdens that aren't yours to bear. You are focusing on your life, which is a wonderful thing. A lot of times, us as human beings, we tend to carry burdens that aren't ours to bear, or worry about things that we cannot change. And with you putting this down and not allowing outside influences, you're going to become very, very balanced, okay? With the star here. The star represents you, Aquarius. So you showed up in your own reading, which is always a positive thing. Now, with the star here, this is, basically you watering your grass as well as, helping others or other situations around you, but not giving too much of yourself that it's an unhealthy thing. The star card, if you've been having health issues, you may be getting answers, you may be getting, treatments that help, because the star does represent also health. This is a health card. But I feel very strongly that a majority of the energy with the star card is saying you are going to be noticed for what you're accomplishing. You are going to start to be recognized. You are about to be just that, the star. Your health is coming back. Your vitality is coming back. Your energy is coming back. You're basically calling your own energy back, and it's a beautiful thing, because when we do this, that's when we start to get recognized, whether it be at work, at home, friends, family. Okay, what does Aquarius not see coming? Aquarius not see coming. Ten of Wands in reverse. Judgment. Oh, okay. So this is a beautiful thing. Okay. Once again, we're talking about letting go of burdens that you can, that aren't yours to bear. This is, dropping them, not even moving them out of your way with the Ten of Wands here. This may feel like, how do I put this? When this is going on, it may feel like you're giving up. But honestly, you're not giving up. You are letting go of something that isn't your weight to carry. Okay, I can't stress that enough. That is going to be absolutely recognized, okay? And I don't mean by people, I mean by the universe, your higher power, whoever it is you pray to. This is going to be recognized, and the judgment call is here, judgment. So the decision to give up on these things or let them go is going to clear a path for you. With the Two of Swords in reverse next to judgment, this is telling me that the decisions you make really weren't blind. You thought they were blinded decisions, like you just didn't know what else to do, but honestly, there was nothing else for you to do, okay? So whatever it is that you're giving up, leaving behind, is opening up new paths for you for much wiser decisions. It's going to give you new opportunities, things of that nature. So this is a beautiful thing. The month of February, you're cleansing. You are cleansing and cleaning house, and that is absolutely wonderful. Let's see. All right. I'm digging this. Happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? Three of Wands. Seven of Cups in reverse. And the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So after the pathways have opened, and opportunities are there, things are more clear, that Two of Swords in reverse, you're able to see. Let me move these up, sorry. Smaller space than I used to have to read on, so different camera as well. All right, here we go. So basically, in a quick nutshell, you are taking the time to plan your route, okay? You see where you need to go, but you need to strategize in order to reach your goals and move forward. And the beautiful thing about this is there are no rash decisions made. There's no impulsivity going on here. This is very calculated. This is saying, okay, look where it is that you want to be. Can you see it? Do you see that mountain over there that you want to move towards? Okay. Now, how do you get there? How do you get there? If you look at this card, there's a lot of water between him and the other side. Okay. He wants to get to the other side. So right now he's making his plan. How do I get across? How do I get there safely? So on and so forth. Okay. Now, with the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands following this is telling me by the end of February, you are working on a plan to move forward in some area or aspect of your life, or all aspects of your life. You're taking the time to figure out what is most important to you at this current time that you want to move towards. It's prioritizing, okay, before making a move. So you're standing still towards the end of February, but it's not a bad thing. This is you making a plan, making sure that you weigh out the pros and cons, so on and so forth, taking your time, okay? That's a great thing. Taking your time is a wonderful thing to do when making life-changing decisions. Now, I am going to get your final cards, and then we are going to pull some energy oracles. Final outcome for February 2025 for Aquarius, please. Okay, so your final outcome. As always, and I think we all deal with this more than we'd like to admit to, but this is more of an internal struggle of, fighting to get through, okay? Whether it be, finances, love, family, our job. There's always some sort of a struggle. But the awesome part is you're fighting through it, okay? And you're also recognizing that the way things are currently is not as prosperous or fulfilling as you expected it to be in the past. But we also, no matter what, we have to keep in mind that at some point in time, some of the things that we have, we wanted in our past. We wanted to have these things. Like, for example, if you left a job working in food service because you wanted a 9-to-5, job with benefits, and you get a job at a factory or a warehouse. Yeah, it might be stressful, but now you got your weekends, your holidays, and, health insurance and paid time off. At some point in time, you wanted that. You know what I mean? That's just an example. It doesn't have to be that exactly. Once you understand and appreciate what it is that you do have, that's another reason you are going to shine. Now, if you look in this row, we have the Star and the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck because this shows you as being, beautiful, grounded, successful, independent. This is a very beautiful and independent person here, okay? Has the world in the palm of her hands. But does she have everything she wants? No. If she did, we'd be at a 10, okay? But you're on your way. What comes after 9? The number 10. So, by the end of February, you're about to start realizing everything that you do have. Everything that you should be grateful for, and understanding appreciation of not what you have, but appreciation of who you are, appreciating yourself, loving yourself, and that's what's going to help you to stand out That's what's going to help balance you out so you look like that beautiful star. Okay? All right. Wonderful. Let's see. More for Aquarius for February 2025, please. Please give me more for Aquarius for the month of February 2025. I feel like your birthday gift to yourself is clarity and self-appreciation, Aquarius. That is beautiful. All right, so the Energy Oracle is talking about financial constraints, door to personal healing and happiness, and indecision. All right, so 4, 7, and 8. Okay. Make sure you are not overspending. Make sure you're stacking, okay? I mean, the winter squirrel fund. Basically what I'm seeing here, we have 13, which equals 4, 34 equals 7, and the number 8. So this is saying build a nice solid foundation. A lot of this revolves around finances, okay? Make sure you're, being frugal and, turning off lights when you're not using them. Just little things that you can do to help not overspending, okay? Now we have the door to personal healing and happiness. This is telling you to have patience with yourself, love yourself. You are the person that controls your healing and your happiness. And yes, happiness, I hate using this term, but it is so true, you guys. Happiness is a choice, okay? When you choose to be happy and be grateful for the things that you do have and not be impatient for the things that you want that you don't have, things will start to come your way, of course. But being happy with what you have is going to help you heal the parts where you feel kind of empty or hurt, lost. You'll be able to identify those things because you're going to understand the difference between happiness and unhappiness, It's like saying you don't know what the light is unless you see the dark. Now we have the card of indecision. Once again, this here goes along with everything that I was just talking about with you, the card of indecision. This is like the 2 of swords, but in the upright. It's time for you to take action. Number 8, number of action. It's time for you to move forward, take action, and continue with a path. Do not backtrack. Okay, it's saying, okay, if you, find this clarity and you choose a path, continue down that path. Don't backtrack and say, well, what if I took the other path? Okay, because all that is doing is setting you behind. Okay, more opportunities will always present themselves. Just keep moving forward. Do not backtrack. Okay. All right, guys, that's what I have for you for the month of February. Thank you so much for being here. Give it a thumbs up, whatever it is that we have here on the wonderful tube. And leave a comment, share with a friend, and I'll be back again.